Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here, ZSPN, and welcome to another edition of ZSPN. I'm your host, Zaid here. Guys, the job is finished. The Los Angeles Lakers are now NBA champions after going through hoops and, dashings and, going from a down year drought for 6 years. The Lakers are not just went to the playoffs, but they won a championship with the great King James, AD, Dwight Howard, Rajon Rondo. The list goes on. Guys, my excitement of how the Lakers won the NBA championship was just, one of the best, of all time. We can honestly put that in our ranking as one of the best championship runs for the Los Angeles Lakers. Okay, the last time the Lakers won an NBA title was back in 2010 with the great Kobe Bryant. That's right behind me right here. This whole game, this whole series was for Kobe Bryant. And the amount of emotions coming into the playoffs was all on the line when it came down to the Los Angeles Lakers, going through every single team that came their way with the grit, with the aggressiveness, the passion to just win it all. And they had the mindset going into the playoffs, going into the finals, going in even to the season, that we were going to win an NBA championship this year. LeBron James promised to the city of Los Angeles. He promised the organization. He promised everyone on that day when he signed in 2018 with the Los Angeles Lakers that he will deliver a championship to the city of LA, and added another promise to his list that he is going to win it for the great Kobe Bryant, the Black Mamba. Every single timeout when they were in the huddle for talking, strategies in games with Frank Vogel and the rest of the squad, every time they end the conversation, they say Mamba. They did it for Kobe Bryant. They did it for the city of LA. They did it for the huge drought for 6 years. After, we as Laker fans suffered for 6 years, and for the true-hearted Laker fans, including myself, the nightmare is over. We finally won an NBA championship for the city of LA after almost 6 years of that drought, from signing mediocre players from free agents and having the reputation of not signing all-stars, superstar caliber players that the the Los Angeles Lakers franchise have been well known for bringing in famous, superstars like Shaq, Kareem, the list goes on. Those certain players, the amount of sufferedness, if you will, of how the Lakers were going every single year without going to the playoffs even, was always a sort of a heartbreak for every single Laker fan, from across the world. And having a championship delivered to the city of LA and to Laker fans is just one of the type of moments that we all have to remember and witness going into, every single game that we go into. And it finally happened. The job is done. The Lakers won an NBA championship with the help of LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and the rest of the Lakers squad. And guys, I'm going to say this right now. We do not give a lot of credit to Frank Vogel. Frank Vogel coached like an NBA champion coach, okay, throughout this season. From his defensive-minded coaching, by having a great staff being added on to his system, from Jason Kidd, who is a champion of his own, being a player of his own, and being regarded one of the most talented point guards in his time. And you had Lionel Hollins, who was a former head coach himself, went to every single playoffs with the Memphis Grizzlies. And then you have Phil Handley, who coached LeBron James, and at one point was with the Los Angeles Lakers, being a athletic trainer. I mean, the list goes on about how great this coaching staff was throughout this season and the hiring process. We have to give a lot of credit also to Rob Pelinka, who in his year one being an executive pulled off a trade for Anthony Davis to trade a bunch of young players, talented players from Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, and a couple of first round picks to get Anthony Davis to the Los Angeles Lakers was a huge move, a great move by his end by delivering that to the city of LA and Laker fans for making that possible. We have to give him a lot of credit for his business by doing so, being a former agent, and the support around the Laker fans and the organization for Rob Pelinka to do what he did after at one point pursuing Kawhi Leonard to become a Laker at one point was a possibility, but it never happened. For him to go to Plan B mode, signing players that were well respected players in their right, from Quinn Cook, and just going after plethora of players that were on this team in day one this season, and just delivered a championship to the Los Angeles Lakers, and signing former Lakers in Dwight Howard, because we needed his defensive ability and his rebounding ability that he delivered for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's just, the list goes on. We don't give enough credit for Rob Pelinka for what he did for the organization, and just pulling off a great moment in the offseason by getting Anthony Davis, and scrambling after we traded the whole farm for Anthony Davis. He went to Plan B mode and basically got the best players available to sign with the Los Angeles Lakers. And it was just a great moment on his end by doing so, and we don't give him enough credit for it. And me personally, I think he really deserved the NBA executive of the year, but unfortunately he got passed up for that. But maybe next year, you never know, he could pull off another trade, but it's or a signee, if you will. So give him a lot of credit out there. He really helped out the Lakers by building the team around LeBron James and Anthony Davis. So give him a lot of credit to Rob Pelinka. There's a lot to talk about, really. I mean, the Lakers went on a journey, and they denied all the odds and all the what do you call them, the critics, if you will. Everyone doubted that the Lakers were not going to win a championship this year, and I hated hearing that. And when it's all said and done, the aspects of going into this season with a chip on our shoulders, with the critics behind us saying that you're not going to win a championship. It's all about the Clippers. It's all about the Toronto Raptors. It's about the Bucks. I mean, the list goes on about how the theory going into the season, last season, if you will, because now the season is over, that this happened. It's just kind of gives us a lot of emotions going into this, because they were wrong and we were right. So it was just great. It was just great by turning all the odds. And even LeBron James said it in his speech, if you will, of him receiving his fourth NBA championship and Finals MVP. We don't give LeBron James enough credit about how great he is as a player. Okay, I mean, he is King James for a reason. He had got that name respectfully by his dominance, his leadership, his way of going every single night and performing to the best of his ability. And he even said it even during his interview. He said he wants his damn respect. And nobody gives enough respect for LeBron James and what he does to, for the game, and not just the game, but also outside of basketball with his, I Promise School and his charities, and, just him as a human being for speaking up for Black Lives Matter and, his activism. He's really, really a respected guy, and we don't give him enough credit for his ability to just, being great. I mean, he's in the conversation of the Rushmore, the Mount Rushmores of the greatest NBA player of all time. And he is going to be in the Hall of Fame. He's going to have his jersey retired. And, it's just one of those type of moments where we just really have to appreciate the greatness of LeBron James and what he delivered for the city of LA and, Laker fans. And, we just don't really give him enough credit. So, judging by his performance in the playoffs, it looks like that his dominance and his, with the whole father time creeping on him, it's never going to happen. And the guy is just, gifted when it comes to, his ability to prove all his critics wrong. People like Skip Bayless and, Ron Parker. I mean, the list goes on. I mean, the greatness of LeBron James is that he delivered, and there's nothing more any other way we can describe about the greatness of LeBron James. And it's just amazing how LeBron James turned all the odds and put it and just had a mindset going into the NBA of playoffs with the mindset of winning, and he did so. So great job this season for LeBron James. He delivered us a championship. He kept his promise, and he delivered. For Anthony Davis, first year as a Los Angeles Laker, he got a championship. It's not just because of he just wanted to come just to win obviously he came just to win a championship, but the greatness of Anthony Davis was that he, wanted to win a championship and, leave a legacy. And, just judging by his offseason and, his times with the Pelicans, he didn't want money. Okay. He wanted a legacy. And, he wanted so, and he got it. And there was a lot of speculations that he deserved the Finals MVP. Me personally, I said it in a post. Maybe if you guys go check my social media sites, please do so. I mean, I really do appreciate every single one of you for showing me the love, support for my channel and all of my social media sites. And you guys are just awesome as well. So I put a post out on my Facebook page that for this channel that. I wanted the Finals MVP to be a co-MVP, because comparing the two of LeBron James' performance in the playoffs and Anthony Davis' performance, it's just evenly matched. I mean, they both averaged 30 points. They rebounding ability was there, and them to just take over a game was just evenly matched. But I can understand why LeBron James won MVP, but I can just say this now that, at any given moment throughout the years of him being a Los Angeles Lakers, Anthony Davis will potentially win Finals MVP down the line and win many championships for the city of LA. I mean, this is just a start for Anthony Davis when it comes to his run with the Los Angeles Lakers. And, it's going to be long term, and still remains to be seen if he's going to somehow sign a long term with the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, it's already there, it's in the distance, so he is going to resign with the Los Angeles Lakers, but I'll get to that sort of predicament in a different video. This is about celebration now, and there's a lot of lists to appreciate certain players, and from Anthony Davis and LeBron James and KCP. KCP, guys, he was with the Lakers for a long time. Okay, this is his third year with the Los Angeles Lakers. He signed 1-year deals every single chance that the Lakers needed to re-sign him. And even though there were some critics, including myself, who doubted KCP 2 years ago because of him not stepping up to the plate for him being a valuable signee that at one point, he really turned it around when it came to the playoffs, especially when he first played the first game in the playoffs for the Los Angeles Lakers in the first round. It wasn't a good one, but he turned it around for the Los Angeles Lakers moving forward throughout the playoffs for the Los Angeles Lakers, with his shooting ability and his athleticism and his aggressiveness going into the rim, and his just ability to go out there every single night to just prove to Laker fans and to his teammates that he is a man of his own and he will deliver. And he really was a true help for the Los Angeles Lakers from the starting bench. So great season, great playoff season for postseason for KCP. So and honestly, Rajon Rondo. Okay, playoff Rondo was a huge success for the Lakers in this playoffs as well. Once he returned after not playing in the bubble in those 8 games, he was just a huge added great addition for the Los Angeles Lakers in the playoffs, and it just showed that his ability to just go out there and just play what he used to be when he was with the Boston Celtics was just unbelievable throughout the playoffs. And he's won 2 championships with 2 and 4 historic franchises. He's the first to do so, and he's well respected for it, and he just deserves it. So it's just amazing. I mean, where we gone, and how we arrived when it came down to the 6-year drought for the Los Angeles Lakers, and where we are now, winning a championship, turning all the critics away, and after them saying we will not win a championship, we can just obviously just wish that they go to the Western Conference and then they will lose, sort of deal. And it's just the Lakers and Anthony Davis, LeBron James. They just turned it all around at the end of the day. So and when it's all said and done, I'm just speechless. I am, just have nothing to say when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers now. I mean, we won a championship, and we can just hope that we keep that mindset, the Mamba mentality moving forward when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers when it's all said and done, and how they have the motivation to win games now. And it opens now an opportunity for the Lakers to have free agents to come play for us, and we are now on top of historic difference when it comes to how things just have became what it is now. And it's just so, guys, please comment down below, like, subscribe to the channel, share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all that good social media stuff, and please give me your thoughts about the Lakers winning the championship against the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals, winning their 17th title. And I really want to know your thoughts and your emotions and how you're feeling when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers. Not just winning a championship for the city of LA, but also winning it for this guy behind me in LeBron, in Kobe Bryant, and just tell me what you're feeling. I mean, I really want to know your thoughts and your opinions about, the series, even the season, even during COVID-19, with the whole shutdown and them going to the bubble and playing 8 games there, and even though they remain there during the playoffs, but I mean, just in general, the bubble, I mean, everything. I really want to know your thoughts and your opinions when it comes to how this team came from from a 6-year drought to becoming NBA champions. I really want to know your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section down below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all that good social media stuff. Please, guys, I do appreciate every single one of you for showing me the love, support for my channel. I mean, you guys are just an amazing audience on YouTube, especially for my audiences, for just subscribing to my channel and keeping showing my, the support for my channel and all my social media sites. You guys just an amazing audience on YouTube. And let's just hope that this channel grows with you guys, showing me the support and love for my channel by just sharing my videos and sharing my, giving me your thoughts and your opinions and on all my social media sites. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm not sure when I'm going to be making the next video. I mean, there's a lot to talk about after this win, this championship win for the Los Angeles Lakers. I'll be talking about, free agency coming soon, draft fees as well. I mean, I believe next month there's going to be, draft night. I mean, the Lakers do have a draft in the first round. There's a lot of opinions and thoughts when it comes to that sort of predicament of, where the Lakers mindset going into the the off season, and potential players if they're going to be either re-signing with the Los Angeles Lakers or they could pursue someone in the trade. I mean, there's a lot of emotions, a lot of thoughts when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers and their mindset going into the offseason. I'll keep you guys up to date about everything that goes down when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers and just everything, really. And guys, if you have any suggestions for me to do on this channel when it comes to, expanding this channel, I mean, there's a lot of things that I want to do when it comes to how I want to expand on this channel, from doing challenges, doing vlogs. There's a lot of things I really want to do. There's also gaming. I'm thinking about doing gaming for this channel. It could be coming soon. It's something in the works that I'm thinking about doing. So if there's anything you guys want me to that you suggest for me to do that could possibly increase this channel and this its so-called popularity. I don't know. I'm just joking with you, but it's just I really want to do more for this channel, and with your suggestions and your thoughts, please give me your thoughts in the comment section down below about that, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers! Congratulations to the Los Angeles Lakers, the NBA champs of 2020. Take it easy, guys.